What was I MVP? Someone clip that for me, please. Well, guess what? This cat is going to blow your dog away.
I thought she was about to blow your dog. I'm sorry, I said that completely out of context. I'm sorry.
I'm like.
Yep. Well, we're going to remember that one. Make sure to clip that one, guys.
Make cause life a misery. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, that's a beautiful moment. That's such a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
I can't. I shed blood just a tiny.
Why'd you do that?
I bombed myself and blamed me Brock.
Oh,
I threw the bomb right at him and it actually exploded.
Oh wow, he's on the other side of the map. Oh, and he dead. Oh wait, he dead.
Please hatch. Spawn right there. Are you kidding? What are the chances of the timing on that? What? When she's fully qualified, when they're at, if they're happy with her, she'll have the manager position. Wait, what? Ah! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Woo!
awesome! Right, I'm on clip.
156 eggs! Let's go!
Well, okay, I'm clipping that. I'm clipping that. I'm on clipping too.
I knew there was a slight tint of different colour. We got her! What? The Blitzel. Oh my god! I was only just talking about this. I was only just talking about that. Somebody clip that. What the actual? Hold on. Gotta be kidding me, it's too far away. You gotta be kidding me! It's shiny! Shiny! Oh my god, there we go! Oh my god!
Oh wow, he's on the other side of the map. Oh, and he dead. Oh wait, he dead.
Please hatch. Spawn right there. What? Level 40?
Oh yeah.
Flareon and Umbreon, and then my females are normally Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon, and Espeon. And Espeon's a great mon. There's no doubt about that. I like Espeon. It's one of my favourite Gen 2 Pokemon. But then again, I've always liked the evolutions. They've always had such solid designs. Sylveon, not too bad. Not the worst design out there, that's definite. But the other ones have had really No! No! You kidding me? You are kidding me!
Test the theory out. Find out. See what happens.
Oh, you down there. You tested my patience.
I think you tested it.
I think this is copper. Oh no. He's behind me. He's behind me. Oh, you can just see his
Yes!
eye.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, Skellen. Oh,
Are you okay, Danny?
Shiny God of War!
nice.
Mummy? Sorry. Mummy? Sorry.
Goodness.
Someone clip that for me. Some. Oh wait, go this way. Is there any places to eat? Oh, there is actually. Hold on. Ow! That is the first time that's ever happened to me. I look at the map, come back, and what happens? There we go. I wanna be. Are you serious? Hold. Are you actually serious right now? Are you kidding me? The trophy's even taking the mick out Pokemon. Are you kidding me? This is all use. This is all use, guys. This is all use. All those beans are ready to eat. Oh no. Oh. I'm going to shake after this. And the worst bit of is that they were all foul. Oh, they were all foul. Every single one of them.
Oh, hey. Hey, there's an
Wait.
item.
That should be around there.
Dude! Dude! Yo! Please, somebody clip that. Oh my god.
Somebody clip that for me,
Somebody clip that.
please.
He's just like, oh, that should be here, and boom, Master Ball.
3 protects in a row. What a flip. I was going to say if he got 4 protects. There we go. I disable protect.
But now you're
It doesn't affect my channel. You see, that's the. It shouldn't take me too long. Oh, I got a sound and a shine. Phantom, Sandy Gas. Oh, Comfey.
You know what I like about noise is that it's almost immediate, so it's like a second behind.
I got the immersive Lily! I got the immersive Lily! Yes! Let's go!
Oh, that is actually pretty awesome.
Oh my god! That was not even the shine! That was not even the shine or the sound!
That's why I'm telling. That's why I told you. The shine means nothing. The shine means nothing.
Oh
bro.
my god, I love that card!
That looks really good.
That
Alright,
is-
guys, well, I'm getting cut off, so you have a guys a good day. Bye!
Hold on, I need to add a clip marker to that so I can clip that later.
God damn it.
I got Ace Pilot.
It's fine. It's fine, Clon.
Hello, welcome to the stream, everybody. It is I, a DJ Danny88, and today we're playing some more of the Grand Challenge. Now, obviously, don't worry, the team that I'm running on my main party, don't worry, that's not them. That's not them. It's just Pokemon that I used to help catch Pokemon, so it really does help on that sort of like aspect, doesn't it? But yes, I will be definitely doing more of this, for sure. So obviously, if I do look like I'm just looking that way a bit, it's just because obviously messages are popping up in a Pokemon community that I'm in that mostly focuses around competitive stuff. So it really does help. One second, just making sure I type this message because this is someone who's actually been genuinely asking me questions about competitive, and I'm actually happy to know that I can help them out for these things because they're new, they're very new. So I'm just like giving them tips and tricks, letting them understand that obviously, you know, fixing out a core team can actually help you a long way, etc. And obviously figuring out teams from that. Actually, that's a point. So I'm just double checking everything. So obviously, while I'm obviously live now, doesn't mean that obviously the battles are starting just a second, of course. So give me a second because I'm just trying to check up something for them. Okay, yep, that works. That works. Just have to make sure of that. Basically, I don't have any issues commenting on like questions that people are asking as such. That's the good thing about doing competitive aspects as such. Yes, obviously going to be definitely doing this now. I just need to connect to the internet into the actual Switch. I will say though that I'm glad that the Switch 2 really makes this game run better, without question. If this didn't have the Switch 2 version, well, we would have been screwed. But then again, it probably would have ran better even if it didn't have an enhanced version of it. So, obviously, let's have a look. So, I'm currently at 1,090, but I didn't do any battles yesterday, so I've still got all 30 battles today. I did 15 yesterday, so we had, well, I had that much done. So let me just double check information. Just a second. If you hear something like a fan in the background, that'd probably be my heating. So just a heads up if that is the case, but I probably won't have it on like massively long. It's just to hopefully counter the cold slightly, because it's not warm per se. But yes, gonna definitely do some more of this now. So hopefully I can get somewhere, because my goal is to still have... Right, my goal is to have 35 plus wins. That's my goal. If I can go for that goal, that'd be great. But we'll see, won't we? So, gonna go in right here, right now, see how it goes. Okay, 1,500. Wow, we're going against a 1,500. Okay. I see this play. Right then. So, The one thing I do know here is that my opponent will probably be running the Trick Room setup. So if they're gonna go Trick Room me, I'm trying to think what would be the best option here. Right, so I think the best option is this. So I'm going to lead off with Tornadus. Now, do I lead off with Landorus as well? That is the real question. I feel like I could lead off with Lando as well, for a change. I don't know how well I'm going to do into this matchup, but should have a chance. We'll see how it goes. Right, here we go. If they're leading with what I think... Okay, they're not leading with what I thought they were going to lead with, but they are still running a Trick Room setup. So I do have an actual chance, which is good. So I'm going to have to go Bleakwind here. And I'll probably go Sanseer as well. Yes, doesn't mean they have 100% accurate, but they are 90% accurate. What? I should have realised they were going to do that. I forget that that thing gets Wyguard. Well then. Ooh. Right then. Yeah, if I realised that, what I would have done was done a single target attack. Right, okay. That's fine. Right, so I need to... I'm going to swap in you. And I think I'm going to power the Gallade. So if they do swap into like a different Pokemon, I have a chance. The only thing I can do right now is stall out the Trick Room. I shouldn't have done that. What I should have done was gone for a single target attack. But that's my bad. I keep forgetting it gets Wyguard, but I don't expect people to run Wyguard. But yeah, with this, I should have a better chance now. Right, follow me, that's fine. Psycho Cut, that's fine. Right, we can't one-shot that, unfortunately. That's the only downside. I do not know, for the life of me, if this is a... Right. I don't think they're going to be dumb enough to do that. Oh, Lao Su. Okay. So they are going to do that play. Okay. So, Woodhammer knocks you down to that much, which is good. And then that knocks you down to that much. Wowzers. Okay. That is actually insane. So, Grassy Glide, and then I'm going to Protect. Because I can't Sucker Punch, and with the Grassy Glide, I should actually outspeed the Earth. Because that's my biggest threat right now. Because, obviously, that can get through with Unseen Fist on Protect. So if I get rid of that play... that'll help. Okay, they are terrestrializing. What are they terrestrializing? Urshifu, okay. Right then, okay. But the good thing is that because that is going to be fast, Grassy Glide's going to actually out-prioritize Sucker Punch. That's the thing. Wait, it doesn't? Is this a slow shoe? This is slow shoe. Okay, that's actually insane. But yeah, there goes their terror now. So that means no more terror for you. Which is good. Psycho Cut. Okay, we do lose Rilla, unfortunately. Gonna bring in Raging Bolt. Right, Serval again. And then we're gonna bring in you. Okay, so obviously no priority. Nonsense for the moment. I'm gonna go for the Electro Web, and I am going to. Right, how long is left on Trick Room? 1 turn, okay. So if that is the case, I'm going to swap out Tornadus here. Keep it alive for me. Okay, so they're doing the follow me, but they're not doing the other method. Okay, so they are Psycho Cutting, which I cannot stop, obviously. But as long as this Electro Web does not miss, which it doesn't, which is good. That is good. So now I have an advantage here. I now have an advantage here. We actually outplayed them for the Trick Room. Ursaluna, okay. That is problematic, but not indefinitely unbeatable. Right, so the one thing I'm worried about is if they'll either go for Blood Moon or they go for the other play. I think going for D-Pulse into that slot might be my best option right now. And then I'm going to go Bleak Wind. Because they're going to use... Okay, so they're Helping Hand. Okay. But I know that we should outspeed both. Okay. So Ursaluna is down to that much, but that means they might be going for the... what's the word? Okay, there we go. Never mind. I think they were going for Hyper Voice, but because they're running Trick Room setup, they can't outspeed my Pokemon. So, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's what the thing is. You just have to actually outpace the Trick Room. They didn't have a... Yes, they got me on the first try, granted. Fair enough. No harms in that. But you just got to take your time. You just got to keep you cool. One second. Sorry. Okay. I feel sorry for the guy because he was at 1500 and I was just having a better setup at that point. Okay, so this is an interesting concept of team. We are going to go with this lead, I think. I think, what else do I want to run on here? I think running you... Actually, that's a good question. Actually, hold on. We'll lead off with these. We'll have these two in the back. Reason why? Because I see the Insane. Just need to watch out for that. Also, sorry, just checking something on my phone because it's just warning me of TCG Pocket like wanting me to pull a pack. Whew, boy. Right, they have chosen their team. Here we go. Right. Just gotta be careful what they lead here. Tornadus, Annihilate. Okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. Right, so gonna Tailwind here. And then I'm gonna taunt the Annihilate. Now the reason for the taunt is to stop them from being able to bulk up. And it gives you an idea what terror they're going for, so now I can deal with it late in a moment. Poison Terror, okay. So they were expecting me to go for the whole, what's the word? They were expecting me to go for the fairy type move, for sure. But with the taunt, that takes away their bulk up. If that went, okay, they went for poison jab. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. It doesn't even knock me out. Never mind, it will do now. Yep. If it wasn't for the poison, that would have not knocked me out. But you can't do much about it in the end, can you? Right, so we're going to bring in Lando here. With the taunt up, they've got to be careful now. Going to go for Bleak Wind. And then I am going to go for the Earth Power into Annihilate. Okay, so they are swapping out. That's fine with me. What are they swapping out into? Okay, they did a good swap. I will not complain about that. But they do lose their multi-scale for sure here. Okay, Earth Power misses, clearly. Icy Wind. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Right, so I am going to have to go for that, and I am going to protect again. Didn't expect them to run an Icy Wind, but it makes sense to why they do that. Because you don't get a lot of Pokemon. Well, you don't get a lot of Tornadoes running Icy Wind. But I understand why. Ice Spinner. Okay, they really did not want me to keep my... They didn't really want me to keep my Pokemon, did they? Right, okay, so we're going to go and bring in Ursh. And then I am going to Water Terror. Actually, hold on. Do I go? Yeah, we'll go for Water Terror just to make sure that we can knock it out. And then I am going to go for a Sludge Bomb into the D-Knight. Because we should outspeed it because we've only had one drop. With Urshifu, I've got Surgeon Strikes to hopefully deal with that. But we'll soon see how it goes. But yeah, they're not running the Scale Shot variation, probably. Okay, they're withdrawing Tornadus. Who are they bringing out? Annihilate. Okay. Very good switch, actually. Very good switch. I shan't complain. But with the Water Terror, hopefully we'll do enough damage. We're about to find out. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's probably enough. Nope, not quite enough, but not far off either. Sludge Bomb. And that is a crit, but it doesn't do enough damage to Oko this. Which is fine. Which is fine. I can't do much about that. So if I predicted that right, I probably would have actually been able to take out the Annihilate and still did a lot of damage to the D-Knight. So regardless, I'm going to have to go for the Annihilate. There we go. Have to go for the Annihilate, unfortunately, there, because I've got no choice. But I don't think I'm going to come back and win this one somehow, because they're still 3 up, and my Pokemon cannot hit multiple targets. Just depends how much this does. Okay, that only does 40 damage. It looks like they're locked into that move, though. It does look like they've locked into that move. And they're going to bring in Tornadus. Okay, so the aim is just go for Tornadus here. If it goes with the Tailwind, we're fine. Yeah, so we're going to get basically barely any damage output here. And because if they are using what I think they're using, which is Choice Band D-Knight, or something like that. Well, if it's using Choice Band D-Knight, we're safe. Right, Tornadus out. Ice Spinner, okay. So the Tornadus... So D-Knight is not really the threat right now. So who's their last Pokemon? Chien-Pao. Oh, that's a problem actually. That is actually generally a problem. I might lose now. I might actually lose now. Because of Sucker Punch. Or any other move. Yep. Oh! Well, I live that, but that's not going to matter. It would be enough to take out the Chien-Pao here. But the downside is that I do not have the strength to deal with the D-Knight now. Yeah. I tried. I nearly got back, but if it was just one move different, probably would have been better off, wouldn't I? Which would have been if I did actually use Earth Power into the Tornado slot. If I predicted that, probably would have come out and probably done better in that. But it's fine. I think, if anything, it wasn't so much that was the problem. It was so much I was just unfortunate with the Poison Jab actually doing enough damage. Okay, so against... Okay, this is going to be an interesting lineup for sure. So... Right, so let me have a look here. So if I were to... I think leading off with Fluttermane probably still my best option here. Having Lando in the back might be a good option. And obviously running Raging Bolt would be a good option too. As much as I would love to bring Urshifu to this, having Ogerpon on their side of the field is not going to be an easy process, you know. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. Right, so gonna do that, and we're gonna click Taunt, just in case. Now, if they use Follow Me here, we're fine. But we'll soon see. Okay, they are terrestrializing instantaneously. And they're terrestrializing Ogerpon instantaneously. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they are protecting. That's fine. Taunt misses, unfortunately. Can't do much about that. Bleakwind Storm will not miss the Ogerpon, thankfully. If we can get a speed drop on that, that'll be good. There we go. Who's it going into? I think it's going into my... Yeah, it's going into my flutter. Can't do anything about that. Right, okay. So, the upside here, I can bring out my Raging Bolt. Let's see. So, what I want to do here is still... I can Tailwind here, and then I'm going to Electro Web. There's no point terrestrializing, because of obvious reasons. Okay, there we go. And that guarantees a speed drop on both Pokemon. Right. So it's using that, it's going into my Tornadus, who lives on 1 health, which is good. Thanks to Focus Sash. Quiver Dance. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. It's the bulky variation of Volca, is it? Okay, that is fine. Right, so I'm just going to do the Electro Web again. Okay, they're withdrawing Ogerpon. Don't blame them. To bring in Incineroar. Okay, that's fine. Volcarona is protecting. That is fine. Bleakwind Storm is going to not hit both, but it's going to hit the Incin at least. This will not hit the Volk, clearly. But it will hit the Incin. Right. Okay, so I need to protect... Right, I'm going to go for the Ghost Terror here. It's a waste, yes. But doing this means he can't fake out Tornadus, which means I get a natural attack off. Right. Okay. Electro Web goes out. That goes the Incineroar. He loses his speed buff again. Heat Wave. We do lose the Terror Tornadus. I can't do much about that though. But I should have at least a good chance here in a second. Right. So they're not going to be able to tear up their Volcarona here now. That's for certain. Right, do that. I am definitely going to go ahead and do this slot. Now, the only thing I've got to be careful of is that the Volcarona does have... Right, the Volcarona did not get hit by that. Wow, that's unfortunate. Okay, we're taking out the Amoongus, which is something. Quiver Dance, okay. So the Amoongus is gone, which is a plus. It is very much a plus. And the reason why I say it's a bit of a plus play is because of certain reasons. Okay, so my Tailwind's gone. However, all I have to do is protect my Lando here. And then we're going to Electro Web again. Because I know that their Pokemon does outspeed here. Okay. You are basically doing that again to me. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So, as much as they want to do this, it's fine. Right. I just need to double check one thing, though, in a second. When I mean that, I mean in the battle. Right, so let's have a look. So check status. Right, yeah, it does have a +1. However, I should have enough damage to at least destroy the Ogerpon here. And it went for the follow me play. Oh, that's not good. So the Thunderclap unfortunately fails, but Earth Power might take the... Yeah, it does take the KO, which is good. Which is good. Because now it's 2 against 1. And it's doing the Quiver Dance. It is trying to boost up its attack power quick enough to have a chance here. Right, I don't know what its speed stat is now. But we're about to hopefully yeah, Thunderclap might be the best option I've got here. Okay. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Stop protecting! It's because they know I've got Thunderclap on it. They can't keep protecting. They can't keep protecting. It's going to make it no difference soon enough. They're just trying to set up to certainly swipe me right now. However, if they keep doing this, I can do this. Okay, so they are going for the Quiver Dance. I am not falling for the Thunderclap play this time. You are going to be hit, whether you like it or not. Okay, that doesn't do much. Will this do enough? No, it won't do enough. Okay. Okay. Well, they can't keep protecting. They know they can't keep protecting. They need to definitely do damage soon, because they can't keep doing this. If they keep doing this stall play, it's not going to benefit them. All it takes is one move to crit. If I crit, he's out. And he's just increasing that chance right now to crit. Okay, he's doing the heat wave. Okay, that's actually annoying. The fact that obviously heat wave did actually do that. Okay, that is not good. I don't like it when people play this bulky variation of it, you know? If I had something like Haze, then this thing would not like me anymore, for sure. Because then I'd be like, okay, you lose all your stats. Now what are you going to do? But unfortunately, I do not have Haze. Which is why I was trying to do the taunt play earlier on, but it didn't work. Because, well, You know what happened. Right, come on. I need you. Terra Blast. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Not much I can do about that. That's not on me entirely. It's just, unfortunately, if I realised they were going to protect, I would have actually done the smart play and actually not. I would have protected my Flutter. If I did that, I didn't mean to quit there, but okay. But yeah, not much you can do about that. I just don't like facing... Didn't we face them earlier on? I swear we faced them earlier on, or am I wrong? Okay, so they have got the priority blocker. Okay. Okay. So let's have a go with this, shall we? Gonna do this. The one thing I didn't get earlier on, I feel like that Urshifu move I was facing earlier on that actually got the Sucker Punch off in Trick Room, by the way, I don't think it should have, but makes no sense. Because Trick Room's active, it should always do it the other way around, you know? But what can you do, I suppose? Okay, so they're leading off with this, are they? Did they just quit on me? Wait. Did they just quit on me? Did they just quit on me? It counted it. I think they quit on me. They saw what I was leading with and they quit on me. So I've just gotten a free win. Right, okay. They probably did not... Right, okay, yeah, I've seen this kind of play before. So this is a rather known play, per se. Which I can deal with. No problem. Just trying to think, what would I want to run? I probably want to run you in the back. And I'll probably run you in the back. Because I know what they are going to probably do, for sure. They're going to lead with Wheezing here, and probably lead with the actual Iron Hands. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. But I'm expecting them to do that play for sure. Right, Chi-Yu should not outspeed. Yeah, Chi-Yu should not outspeed here. I'm just double checking, sorry. Let me just knock the heater off. Okay. Okay, we reduced its special attack, which is a very, very big positive. Which is actually means I'm going to survive, which is good. Bleak Windstorm. It does take out the Chi-Yu, which is good. Which is good. I can't complain about that. So now I actually use Gone. Heavy Slam. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I can accept that trade. Because now I can do this. Landorus, come on out. And they bring in the Dozo. Okay. So, here's what's going to probably happen here. I think I know what's going to happen here, honestly. So I'm going to drop the Tailwind now, and I'm going to protect Lando here. Yeah, saw that coming. So they're bringing the Geary. So they're not bringing in the Wheezing play this time around, which is actually interesting. Okay. So, obviously they get the boosts here, which I can't do much about. Protect. Tailwind. So now I actually outspeed all their Pokemon. Or they're up. Nice. Protect was a good play then. Okay. So, we're going to do this. And then I am going to do Earth Power as well. Right. I know it's going to miss the Tatsugiri. That's the idea. Earth Power. It's not going to do a lot. But it's going to do something. Okay. Its defense rose. That defense is not going to make any difference, my friend. That defense is not going to make any difference. Okay, so they are doing... Okay. So they went for the defense boost, not the attack boost. So that's actually interesting. But then again, it makes sense, because obviously that is their Tatsugiri they're using. Is the defense boost one. And that is going to do a decent chunk of damage. All the up is going to obviously get the actual next hit. Now here's the problem for them. They do need to survive the next hit. But as long as I don't miss either of these moves, I'm fine. The fact that they've not been trying to take out Tornadus first is actually insane, by the way. And if this is like Grass Terror, then we're fine. They're going for the Grass Terror when you know Bleak Wind is super effective. Right then. Okay, why would you do that? Why would you do that? That was a crit as well. Let's see. Okay. That takes care of the Tatsugiri down to low health. So that's good. And here comes the other Pokemon from before. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click the Tailwind. We're going to protect. Okay, so they're going for the Muddy Water play. Okay, living on 4. That's perfect. My accuracy does drop though. But with this play, I should be able to be 100% accurate. And it sets up the rain for my Urshifu in the back. There we go. Look at that play. So the Geary's gone. Hold on. Someone's just asking me for something. Right, so we do lose my Pokemon, but I should now have no problem. I know it's 100% accurate, but we had an accuracy drop, so yeah. And that's now 13-7. So yeah, like I said, my goal is to try and get myself as many wins as possible. I want to see if I can get to like 35 wins minimum. If I can only get just under that, I don't think I can complain about it. But it'll just depend on how I play, you know? But yeah, that opponent of mine, terrestrializing to Grass Terror, was not a smart play, by the way. Yes, if I saw it coming and they terrestrialized, and obviously I clicked Sludge Bomb, they would have been worse off, wouldn't they? Okay, so we are facing... interesting. Very interesting. So, I'm going to lead off with this. And then in the back, I'm going to get you and... let's have a look. Likely you, if anything.
Emotional damage.
Just a bit, yeah. Right, so they got a Shiny Sableye as a character card. Well, you're doing quite well, Truth. Okay, so they're going to lead off with that setup, are they? Okay. That's interesting. Now, the question is, are they going to be thinking that I'm going to use Dazzling Gleam? That's the problem here. They probably will realise that, oh, this guy's probably going to use that. But we'll soon see what happens here. Okay, they're withdrawing Regidrago. Fair. Okay, so they are bringing in Goldengo. Imagine if I called that prediction and ended up going for, like, Shadow Ball into that slot. They would have lost...
Oh no! Anyway...
oh. But yeah, we do only do that much damage. Now, which slot are you going into? You're going into my Tornadus. Okay. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. And we are going to go and Rain Dance here. And I am going to Shadow Ball into the Goldengo. Now, if they do go for the Follow Me play, which I doubt they're going to do, but you just never know. There's no point in terrestrializing yet, though. Okay. They're not following me. Because that would have gone first, you see. So the Goldengo's down. So who are they going into? They're going into my Tornadus regardless. Okay, that's fair. That is absolutely fairino. Okay, so gonna bring in the Lando now. With Lando, I do have access to certain Pokemon, which is good. Right, so I am going to... what do I do here? I think the best option is to do... No, I don't need a Terra yet. I don't need a Terra yet. I'll do that and protect Flutter. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. And it is going into my... But I should live because the rain is up. Yep, I thought so. If I should have remembered about Fake Out there. Let's see. So I'm going to do Shadow Ball into this slot. I'm going to protect the Lando. Okay, that's actually kind of irritating, actually. So they're using Grassy Glide, Ugapon. If I had protected that previous turn, I probably would have done better, but too late now, isn't it? Right, so this is a problem, actually. This is actually a big problem now. I say this is a big problem because of this factor. Because he can Grassy Glide, you see. So I think I'm actually going to lose this match. I can't do much about it, though. Because not a lot of people tend to run Grassy Glide on that thing. But if I protected the turn before, I probably would have actually saved that for Lando a little bit. Yeah, there's the game. That's my own fault. I won't fault it to them because I should have remembered about Fake Out. And even if I do... Yeah, even if I resist it, I still lose it. That's fine. Not much I can do about it. Yeah, things like that just happen, you know? Things like that just happen. That's actually on me, that one. That, for a change. Whew. Yeah, so I should have really protected, because if I did protect, I would have probably lived it. Without problem. Ah, okay. This kind of play, is it? This kind of play, is it? Right. Okay, so I'm going to be smart here. So we're going to bring in Rilla, because he's got the terrain aspect. And then I'll bring in Urshifu as well on top of that. There we go. Okay, so he's starting off with Lando and Ursh. Okay. Okay. Flutter Mane's speed increases. We do outspeed with that as well, I believe. I'll still put the Tailwind regardless. And I am going to Moonblast the Ursh. It might Terrastal, but I'm going to have to take the risk of Biscuit. Because the thing is, I could be running Icy Wind for all they know. You know? And they have to realise that. Okay, they withdrew Lando. That's fine. That means I've got one less attack coming my way. And they go for Indeedee. Okay. They go Indeedee, are they? Okay, so they are terrestrializing you to Terra Water. That's fine. That is fine. Tailwind. So because of that, we now have a bit of speed increase. So it's not a lot, but what is it going into? Is it going into my... Yeah, it's going into my Flutter. I knew it would go into my Flutter because that's the bigger threat right now at this point. That's obvious. So I can't tell if that is choice, of course. But if it is choice, we're fine. Right. So... Gonna get rid of the... Get rid of this, for sure. And then we are... Yeah, and obviously because I'm doing that, that helps a bit. Now, luckily, if I can do this play right, and I get it right, we're going to see, for sure. They're going to probably expect me to go for the... They're going to go for Follow Me, I guarantee you that. They're probably going to go for Follow Me here. Because I'm expecting them to do so. Okay, they're withdrawing Ursh. That's fine. If I can... Okay, so they're not running the Trick Room setup, it seems. That's fine. There we go, indeed he's gone. So that's perfect. They're bringing out Lando again. Okay. Gonna Bleak Wind and likely... I might have to actually do the... I'll do that. I know it might not work in my favour, but... We'll soon see, won't we? Okay. So, I don't think they use... Do they actually have Prankster, or am I just outspeeding with priority? Okay, so we do take out the Tornadus, which is clutch, honestly. They're probably going to Earth Power. Earth Power! Not Sludge! Not Sludge Bomb! Did they think I was going to terrestrialize into a, I think I know what was going on. They thought I was going to terrestrialize into a Terrafire. But I didn't. And there goes that Ursh. So I think we're locking this game in as well. Yep, we've locked this game in. Let's go! So that's 14-8. I should really move that header actually to about here, shouldn't I? So you guys can see it a bit closer to the screen. Right, so 21 battles in. Even though technically it's 22, it's just not registered that previous match yet. Right, Ethan, okay. Okay, I see their plays. So that Smeargle is going to likely have several different moves. Most likely it's going to have wide guard without question. If it does, that's not surprising. It'll likely have things like to taunt with as well, so I just need to be aware of that. Right, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do that lead. And then I am going to have in the back ready these two. Because Rillaboom is not needed for this matchup because they haven't got many Pokemon that I need to really worry about. The good thing is at least every one of my Pokemon has actually been used this tournament, this championship, this competition. Every Pokemon of mine has been used in this competition. That's crazy when you think about it. Okay, so going to pop up the Tailwind, and then I'm going to taunt the Smeargle. Okay, should have seen that coming. Oh, well then. Well then, okay. You son of a biscuit. Right then. I am going to Tailwind. And I am going to... Okay, so they are doing the Tailwind shenanigans. So I can't Tailwind. I should have gone for Bleak Wind, but not much I can do about it now. Okay. So they do live by that, but if I went for the... Okay, they go and spored me. Okay, that's fair. That is absolutely fair. Attack rose sharply, and defense fell. Okay. Right, I'm just going to do that. Tailwind. So they're going to try and put me to sleep. They're trying to slow down the game, aren't they? But it's fine. Because even if they do slow down the game, if I get like very quick wake-ups, then they're screwed, aren't they? Right, certainly using that. Defense raised sharply, attack down. Okay. So we have our turns of guaranteed sleep from Tornadus and Fluttermane. So we have an advantage here. If I don't stay asleep too long, then I should have a bit of an easy time. Like I say, bit of an easy time. We'll soon see. Like I said, as long as they do wake up. Okay, so Fluttermane stays asleep. Can't do much about that. Decorate. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. If you can wake up and hit them with blooming Bleak Wind Storm, that would be greatly appreciated. No, you can't. Really. Okay, so your speed fell. I'm going to try and do the double protect here, because that'll set me off first. Okay, they withdrew Smeargle. They really do not want to lose the Smeargle. Okay. Here comes Rilla. And they are terrestrializing here and now. Okay. Tornadus woke up and protect. Flutter Mane stays asleep. Damn. Well, there goes Flutter. Can't do much about that, though. Gonna top up the Tailwind now. Even though I should have terrestrialized the Ghost, because I forgot Fake Out! Again! Why do I keep forgetting about Fake Out? Oh my god, I'm an absolute dumbo. But it's fine. We got clutch moment. We got a clutch moment, so it's fine. So the opposing team's Tailwind is fitted out. So if this works in my favor, okay. So I should have seen that coming. Oh my god, Daniel, you start making mistakes when you get frustrated. I should not do that. Ugh. U-turn. That's fine. Right, okay. So the Tailwind is up and active again, so that's fine for the time being. They're bringing out their Tornadus now, by the way. But we do have the speed boost right now. They don't. So, gonna do that. And then I am going to do this. This might be my best play right now. Right, Rain Dance goes up. Tailwind goes active. Okay. Ivy Cudgel goes out. We're going into Lando, who does die, unfortunately. Because the bloody Decorate. Which is not helpful. Right, so let's see what happens here. I don't like the fact that when they use Smeargle like that, it's my fault that I should have realised, oh, they're going to click Taunt. Maybe I should click the other move, and I don't. Because I didn't, that's what screwed me over. Right. I need a moment to just, there we go. Just deep breath. Just deep breath. Just deep breath. Because I will admit that if I get a little bit frustrated, I can feel it happening and such. Because it gets in a bit of a sort of like a cramp as such. That's what it feels it. Okay, so right. Okay. The fact that I see so many people running Grassy Glide Ogerpon now is actually insane, but I don't blame them. Okay, so looking at their lead, well, looking at their choices, I'm gonna have to lead with something for sure. Right, I think I'm going to lead with these two again, and then I'm gonna lead with these. Right. There we go. Just keep my cool. Just gotta keep you cool. You have a chance to win this, you just gotta keep your cool. Okay. So they are doing what I think they're doing. Okay, that's fair. So I'm expecting the fake out play this time around. But the question is, are they going to do what I think they're going to do? And that's actually a very good question now, isn't it? So we're going to do that. I'm going to put up the Tailwind, and then I'm going to Moonblast into Raging Bolt. Now we avoid the fake out indefinitely. Okay, so they do protect, unfortunately. And it looks like they fought ahead and they thought, well, this person might be running Coat Cloak. Oh, that's why, because I keep thinking I've got Coat Cloak a lot of the time. Actually, that makes you wonder then. How the heck do they know to use Fake Out on my Tornadus if it's got Coat Cloak? That is actually interesting to consider that. Okay, so regardless, got Tornadus now. Gonna Ring Dance. Gonna Sanseer Storm. That's my best play right now. Okay, they are terrestrializing. Let me guess, they're gonna terrestrial. Yeah, Raging Bolt. Okay, and that's gonna be Fairy Terror. That's fine, but we can't be hit by Thunderclap, which is good. Right, so Ring Dance goes down. So this is going to be a 100% accurate Sanseer Storm. And that is also going to knock out the Incin, which is good. Okay, we do living that. We definitely do live that. Okay, so this is a Rillaboom this time. Okay. Okay. So, Bleak Wind Storm and Protect. Because I can't Fake Out or Grassy Glide in... Well, they can Grassy Glide into the Tornado slot, but they didn't this time, which is good. And then, with the Bleak Wind Storm... even with that, I'm fine. Because Bleak Wind Storm should do enough damage. That's her speed drop. Then I'm going to Protect. And then I am going to Sanseer Storm again. Right, so they're going to bring in Protect. So as long as Grassy Glide does not knock out Tornadus. God damn it. It does knock out Tornadus. Which is irritating, by the way, when that happens. Okay, they went for the Thunderclap, did they? Okay. Right, my Tailwind's petered out. Can't do much about that. And here comes Ursh. But with the Grassy Glide, I'm in a bit of a predicament situation. Okay, yeah, that's fair. But I feel like it might be using Thunderclap, won't it? Yeah, I won't win this. That is unfortunate because I can't do much about the... Yeah, there it is. Okay, so... Safe to say, if I ever face those kind of teams ever again with the Rillaboom, I'm going to have to be very aware of that. If I had... Here's the thing, though. If I did not get stopped there and then, it would have been better, but not much I can do about that. It hasn't updated it yet. It has been 24 matches, though. I have 24 matches, so I've got, like, what, 21 matches to go? Well, battles, not matches, because matches would incentivize a minimum of best of 3, wouldn't it? Okay, so... Right. Okay. So, because I'm seeing this team... Yeah, because I see this team, I'm gonna do that. Not that league. I'm gonna bring in this league. Then we're gonna have you in the back, and then who else do I bring? Do I bring in the Ursh? Yes, I'll bring in the Ursh. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, I just had an itch as well on my nose. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, they're leading off with that play, are they? Okay. So, Tailwind and... Gonna do Sludge Bomb here. I know that they're gonna probably Terrastallize or swap or something like that, but we'll soon see, won't we? I'm expecting them to Terrastallize that. I'm expecting them to Terrastallize Ogerpon because they know I've got these two Pokemon leading off. But we'll soon see. I'll have the advantage with speed anyways because of the fact of what's it called? I'll have the advantage with speed because I'll have Tailwind up. So it's helpful. So Tailwind goes up. There's no point in Terrastallising. Okay, that doesn't do a lot of damage, but I can't do much about that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Sludge Bomb. Okay. Right. Bring in Narilla. Right, so now they got to be careful here because I can actually have a chance to destroy Lando here. Because if they go for follow me, okay, so they are going to do the spiky shield, so that's fine with me. So as long as Bleakwind does not miss a Lando here, we got a chance. It's going to miss a Lando, isn't it? Oh my god. The fact that Lando could have been taken out, if I didn't lose that matchup, I would have been better off. But I can't do much about it now. That's irritating. Thanks, game. You just gave me the actual inaccurate situation. Even though it's 90% accurate, but again, it's not 100% accurate. I know, but 90% math-wise should be the case. When it isn't, it's annoying. Right, so I'm expecting them to do follow me here. There's a reason why I'm expecting them to do follow me, because they're going to be like, oh yeah, you're going to do surging strikes, aren't you? I've got this in the bag. They'll probably think. Right, so I do lose my defense boost. However, you kidding me? The fact that Lando dodged that again is insane, by the way. The fact that Lando dodged that again is insane. That is not right. If Lando did not dodge that, we would have been 2-2. Yeah, I'm out. And we have lost this fight. Again, thank you, game. Yeah, ruined my play. Ay, ay, ay. It's always the inaccurate moments, isn't it? It's always when, obviously, yeah, oh yeah, we're going to let you miss one move twice in a row, which is a low chance, by the way. That is irritating. So it's 25 matches in. I am starting to get worse again. Because I had a great record day one, was it 10-5, and now it's 14-11. So I need to start getting some win climbs. I need to start climbing win-wise. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Right then. Okay. So how do I lead this off? I think I'm going to lead you off with these, you know? Might be the best option I've got. And then if I have in the back you and you, that might give me my best chance. Right, just while it's just letting them select their, well, while they're just selecting their Pokemon, I'm just going to quickly pour a drink. Right. Okay, so there's what? Let's see. So I've done 25 matches. I've got 20 matches to go. Depending on how quick these matches take, unless I go on a massive losing streak, like suddenly dropping down to like 20 losses or something like that, then who knows. But I want to try and keep doing well, per se. I do feel like I might be running a certain team next time, but to get it to work, I need to test it thoroughly, but we'll soon see. Okay. Right, we're going to Tailwind, and then I am going to Electro Web here. So Terra Ghost, we're going to try and get the Tailwind up. Because I don't want to lose my Tailwind process. You know? Okay. They're going to go for the Raging Bolt. Fair deuce. Tailwind goes up at least, so I know that so that means I might be outspeeding their mon. Okay, they're going to taunt me. Fair deuce. And that's fine. But because of the advantages here, we should have a good moment here. Now, granted, yes, they're going to probably use Grassy Glide here. However, I'm at full HP, so they got the Focus Sash. So we'll soon see how they go and do this. Okay, so now they're popping up the Tailwind. That's fine. Fleetwind Storm. That's going to knock their health down quite a bit. Okay, that's annoying. Electro Web. That guarantees a speed drop. So that's good. I get my heal. But now I know for a fact that one Bleakwind would be enough to do something here. Okay. Okay. Bleakwind misses Rillaboom. That's fine. Sunseer Storm. Tornadus dodges it. Okay, so that's a little bit irritating, to say the least. If it hit the Rillaboom, I would have been even better off, but what can you do? Right, so we're going to protect. Oh, I can't protect because of taunt. Right, but I can't... I can't actually risk the biscuit of that, can I? So I'm going to do this. So Grassy Glide does take out my Tornades, unfortunately. So I should have really gone into the Rillaboom, but not much I can do about that now, can I? Okay, so the poison... Yeah, that would have taken out the Pokemon, but I didn't do it. Should have taken on the Rillaboom there, because that was the bigger threat that I had right now to deal with. Okay. That was my bad. I should have really considered that. Because I wasn't sure which slot they... I knew what slot they were going to go for, but why did I not consider the fact that, yeah, Sludge Bomb the Rillaboom, get rid of it, then you're golden, you know? But I didn't do it. Why I didn't do it? I don't know. I'm making mistakes. Simple mistakes. For not considering my situation. You know? Okay, so they are withdrawing Lando. That's fine. And they're bringing in Ogre. I somehow live that, which is good. The Water Absorb, unfortunately, does stop me. But I do take out the, that, at least. Right, the opposing team's Tailwind is gone, as well. The Grassy Terrain's gone, so I don't have to worry about Grassy Glide. Now, the one thing I've got to be, unfortunately, aware of now is the fact that it will probably use yeah, it's probably going to use Follow Me here, so it can get a guaranteed safe play. But then again, are they going to do that? That's the real question. Because I don't even know if I actually outspeed any of their Pokemon. Alright, they're terrestrializing. Okay. Yeah, they're going to go for the Follow Me play, aren't they? I feel like they're going... Actually, no. Why would they go for the Follow Me play now? Because they've now terrestrialized. So... Wait, why did I... Did I actually... Oh my god, did I just accidentally click that one? Hold on, let me just run it back. Yeah, I did. Oh my god. Why did I do that? I could have taken out the bloody Lando. Well, that's my bad play. Then again, I probably would have actually done better if I didn't make the bad play the turn before. Well, the one before, as such. Like, I should have really done the other play, but I didn't. And it's like, yeah, that's your own fault. I am absolutely ruining myself right now. Right, just give me a second. Just give me a second. Why is it every... I swear Sunday's a curse to me. I swear Sunday is a curse to me on this. The only thing that could actually be positive now is if I actually win, like, majority of my games now. Like, if I can get up to about 30 wins now, I would say I'll take that as a win, you know? But we'll soon see. Okay, so... Right, okay. So I know what I'm facing right now. So, Raging Bolt's not going to help much here. Unfortunately. But you know what would help here? What would help here, actually? This is going to be a very, very weird play, but it will probably work. Probably. We'll see. The good thing is they don't see your items, so they don't know what items you're running. Right. So, let us see if I can pull this off. It depends on how they lead here. Okay. That's how they lead. Okay. That's fine. Right, so that's Rapid Strike. With Quark Drive. Okay, so its special attack has increased. So I do need to... Right, I'm gonna go for that slot. I don't know if they're gonna... Are they gonna terrestrialize Urshi? They actually are terrestrializing Urshi. Okay. Okay, that might be a plus point here. But the Tailwind's up, so that helps. So that helps. Shadow Ball going out. And it reduces you down to very, very low health. Okay, so unfortunately I am going to lose both my Tornadoes and Flutter Mane probably. We'll soon see. Yeah, we are. I would love to use Iron Crown on one of my teams, but I don't have a copy of it. So, yeah. Okay, so gonna bring in Rilla. I don't know why, but I suspect I know what's gonna happen here. I suspect this is just a wild whim. This is on a whim, but I suspect they are going to swap out the Urshifu. Just a shot in the dark, but we'll soon see, won't we? Just a shot in the dark, but we'll soon see. Yep, they are. I thought so. Okay, that's fair. So they're bringing in the Lando. Okay. And they bring out you as well. Okay. And they're bringing in Dee Dee in. Okay. So the thing is, I had a feeling they would swap out. If that makes sense. I just had a feeling. Okay, that's fine. Because then I'm going to do that, and then Woodhammer into that slot. See how this goes. Okay, so that's going to be a problem, because that's going to obviously affect my Urshifu more than anything. And the reason why I say it's going to be annoying, because obviously with Urshifu I have to now... Yeah, because I was hoping to use Urshifu to deal with the Lando, but... Unless this crits? No, it does not. If that was a crit, that would have been gravy. That would have been literal gravy. But we'll soon see. I've still got Tailwind active. I can tell. So, Urshifu comes out. Gonna Surgeon Strikes and Woodhammer into the Ursh. Only thing I can do right now. Okay, so there's the Lando gone. That was what I was hoping to do last turn, but it didn't work out. And that is because I did the follow me play. I don't know if I outspeed. Imagine if I do outspeed. Oh, I actually outspeed! Okay. 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 Okay, never mind. We're out. We're certainly out. We're certainly out. Oh, do I outspeed the Iron Crown? I don't think I will. Yeah, I didn't think I would. Oh, I hate that. I am actually dripping further and further down the ladder. This is not good. I am not proud of this. I was doing so well on Friday. I think this is a Sunday curse. This is what it is. It's called the Sunday curse. We're calling it now. Why do I feel like I would have done better yesterday with some of the things, and then I would have been actually good? You know? Right, I need to start crawling back a bit now. Oh, great! Another Tachyon, another freaking Iron Crown. Great, fantastic. Yay! Right, so definitely want to bring you in for sure. And so I think I know what their team's going to be comprised of. They're going to probably bring in the Indeedee and Crown, along with Ogre and Instant. But they might bring in... if they don't do that, they'll probably bring in the last 4 mons there. You know? Keyword might. Doesn't mean they will, they just might. So I think I'm going to do the smart play and do it like this, for a change. Because that'll actually help me combat both situations. Right, here we go. Okay, they are did we just lead the same way? Oh my god! You can't make that up. You honestly cannot make that up. The fact that we both led the same exact way is insane! What are the chances? Okay, so they're setting up Tailwind, and I'm setting up Tailwind. I think that was a speed type as well. So Sludge Bomb into their Tornadus, and Sludge Bomb into my Tornadus. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Eh? Right. We'll do that and see what happens. This is such an interesting lead situation, you know? This is such an interesting lead situation. Right, so obviously the Tornadus doesn't get hit. As long as I hit the Tornadus, we're fine. I mean the Landorus, sorry, we're fine. Sludge Bomb. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh wait, no, that was mine. I was like, I thought it was theirs for some reason. I was like, wait, what are you on about? Right. Bringing in the Ursh. Now, they're probably going to think straight away that they're going to actually be able to outspeed me here on that aspect. But they're probably going to find out, no, not the case. We'll soon see. We shall soon see. To be honest, I should have terrestrialized Urshifu, but that's my bad. Okay, they are withdrawing. And they're bringing out Seval, which is, of course, their Indeedee. Okay. It's got Rocky Helmet. Of course it's got Rocky Helmet. Why not, eh? The fact that it's got Rocky Helmet is insane, by the way. And the fact... I wonder what their move is going to be. From Tornadus. Oh, please miss. Oh, Lando didn't get hit, but Urshi did. Yikes. But I do take out the I do take out Tornadus here, at least. So there is that. Okay. boosting. Special attack. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Right, I need to really hit this right now. I need to really hit this. Please, Sincere. Hit both. Please hit both. Thank you! Thank you! I thank you! Goodbye, good sir! You have been destroyed. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking about it. Right, so my team's Tailwind's petered out, so is theirs. And they are now bringing out their Tornadus. I am going to depulse, and I am going to have to... Right, so do not Terror. Do not Terror. There we go. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Okay, so I should climb... I've claimed that back. That was actually crazy, that match. The fact that we both got the same exact lead, the Sanseer actually came in clutch, for a change. They're probably annoyed that the Sanseer hit both, but it is 90% accurate. I know it's 100% accurate. Is it? No, I actually know it's 80%. What am I on about? What is it? The windstorms, well, the storms from the actual attacks of them should be 8% accurate, shouldn't they? I can't remember. Hey, Cube, welcome to the stream. Let's... Sanseer Storm. Yeah, it is 80% accurate. Oh, wow, I thought it was 90%. Never mind. Forgot you were alive that I've been... Earlier, I've been setting up all my apps and stuff. Yeah, that's fair. You haven't missed much. You've just seen me doing badly. Safe to say. Wait. The fact that we've done 28 matches and that doesn't look like it's just jumped up at all. Okay, that is weird. 604, what a name. Okay, we're facing a rain team. Well, ain't this going to go well? And I mean, not well for them, by the way. This is not going to go well for them. Right, there we go. That's how I'm leading. I know they got the Lando in the back, in the team, the Furion form. But that ain't going to make a difference. Okay. So here we go. Now, I know for a fact what they're probably going to do here. Do I really need to set up the actual speed control? Not yet. Not yet. Do I want to set up the speed control? Good question. Right, I think I'm going to protect you. And then I am going to Sludge Bomb the Grim. Because there's no point in popping in the Tailwind, because we actually outspeed both by a grand mile. The Light Screen might not help you too much. Okay, there's the Rock Slide. I had a feeling they were going to click something to hit both. So as long as this doesn't flinch, we're fine. You have got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. That is actually outrageous. Maybe I should have tailwinded. Ugh. Right, Sludge Bomb is now going to do enough damage. They're going to look at that and they'll be like, wait, what? It did that much damage for my light screen? And I'm like, yep. Right, so we lived on focus, which is good. Spirit Break. We're still living. And then I'm going to Bleak Wind Storm here as well. parting shot. Well then, that happened. That happened indeed. Who are they bringing out though? Oh, right, okay. Wait, Drayton's Archalodon. Oh, they must have done the, that, eh? Okay, that makes sense. So your speed drops. Your defense creases, though. Unfortunately, because they swapped. Yeah. Not much I can do about that one. But they'll eventually have to bring in the rain. They'll have to eventually bring in the rain. Right, so I'm going to do this. Do this. We are going to... I'm going to add the D-Pulse here. Terastal. That's fair. That's fair. What they're bringing in, Sinuscha. Oh boy, that's not good. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so good news, no Rocky Helmet. Can't complain though, can you? I suppose. Okay, so that's not going to do too much damage. I think I'm going to lose this match as well, somehow. Yeah. I think I'm going to just call this a loss because I know that thing's going to have Rage Powder and I can't get through that. Should have led a bit differently. If I had led with... That's what I should have done. I should have led with Urshifu and Tornadus. And I probably would have done better in that lineup. But yeah, that's my own bad. I'm not doing very well. I am not doing very well. 29 matches in. And I've just gone from, what was it? Like a 10-5 on day 1 to like 15-14. Oh, God. I think I'm just calling it Cursed Sundays on this. Just had to blow some dandruff. Okay, we're going against Pablo. Okay, so this is a very bog standard team. Right. Oh boy, I am losing my mind to say on this. Okay. So you're leading with that. Okay. Okay. Right then. Right. Tailwind. And Shadow Ball. Okay, so they didn't do that. I was expecting them to not tailwood, try to go for the fake out, but they didn't in the end. Okay, so they're going icy wind. So that slows me down a little bit, but not by much because the tailwind doubles speed. Wood hammer. Okay, okay, okay. Right then. Alright then. Okay. Right. Gonna make the play that is wise here. That is wise. Okay, they withdrew Rillaboom. That's fine. They're bringing in D-Knight. That's fine. That's not fine. I repeat, that is not fine. So that means that thing is actually still faster than me. Bleakwind Storm is not going to hit the Dragonite, which is a shame. Okay. I should just go for it again, aren't I? Please let it not be Terraflying. Please don't be Terraflying. I will these into existence, don't I? I bloody will these into existence. Okay. That's Shadow Ball. I cannot survive that. If the thing is though, even if I did will it into existence, they did E-speed my Lando. So yeah. I think I'm gonna lose this again. That's annoying. That's genuinely annoying. Right, we do take out the Dengo at least. The fact that it didn't E-speed is actually more crazy, by the way. Or is it... You watch. If they go for Scale Shot and they actually miss, that'd be blessing. That'd be a blessing at this point. And they don't. Of course they don't. Oh yeah, 90% accurate. They don't ever miss. But as soon as you use it, oh yeah, you're going to miss. Yeah, they've got this. All they have to do is E-speed me and they probably have this. I needed that D-Knight to be knocked out. The previous turn. That's when I needed it to be knocked out. Oh, I forgot you were in the back as well. Ugh. Absolute pain. I am not on a good streak right now. That is 30 games in and I'm tied for wins and losses. If that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what will. Yeah, I think the team that I'm running at next time is... Well, I've got like 3-4 different teams I'm planning already for the next Grand Challenge, but the sooner we're out of it, Scar VO and in Champions, the better, I feel like. Because I was actually a monster during the actual XY era and Horus era online, and now I'm not. Doing very well. Okay, so... Okay, this is the hyper-offensive team. Okay. Okay, then. That's fine. Hyper-offensive. Well, I know how to deal with hyper-offensive at least, so there is that. Okay. Picture an Arcanine. Good pick. Okay. So that's who they are definitely leading with. I'm not shocked, honestly. Beat to Ruin. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Right. Tailwind. Terror. And then I am going to... risk the biscuit. Because if I don't risk the biscuit, I don't know what's going to happen here. But by doing this, and if it works and doesn't miss, then I have a chance. Okay, good news. I did not miss. Dazzling Gleam. That's not going to do too much damage to the Lando, at least. And here comes D-Knight. Right, we'll do that. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Chien-Pao. That's fine too. What Terra is this? Terra Normal, okay. Okay. That's E-Speed Terra Normal then. Okay, Lando's gone. Can't do much about that. But let's just see what happens here. Right, that takes you down a fair chunk at least. Okay. Can't do much about that. E-Speed again. Okay. Okay. Fair deuce. And we missed that. Okay. E-Speed. Okay. Right, fair. Okay. But again, it's got multi-scales, so... Okay. It didn't do as much damage as I hoped it would. This is unfortunate. Ah, do. Right, okay. I feel like I'm going to lose this match as well. Unless he E-speeds into Urshifu, which he actually did. Which is insane, by the way. Because he's done that, I think I've actually crawled this back. That was a misplay on his part. He should have gone for the Raging. Because now I think I've got the game. Because he's only got Chien Pao. Think about just... That was his mistake on that part. Probably thought I was going to run Protect or something like that, but no, I don't. Raging Bolt's not running Protect. Right, so I can't use Thunderclap because that thing will outspeed me. So I'm better off using D-Pulse. Like so. But it doesn't matter because I lived it. But the thing is, if he went for a different move, he would have actually got outsped anyway by Thunderclap. So it was just a matter of like figuring out that situation. Okay, so I've at least claimed another win. At least I've claimed another win. I'm at 31 matches. Okay. Oof. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. He hasn't registered the game yet, but I know that I'm at 31 games. But that's when if you're too quick, it just doesn't register the game for some reason. Okay. Berserker. That's an interesting pick. I'll admit. That is a very interesting pick. Well, I think I'm going to lead off with those two. And then I'm going to bring in you. I think that might be my best option. So just checking something on Discord. Okay. I understand the reasoning for bringing Berserker if it's got like the steal ability, if that makes sense. I can't remember what it's called now. Because not a lot of people... It's not a mon that I tend to remember the ability of all the time. Regidrago and Tornadus. Okay. Well, we're in a position where it could be a positive at least. The question is, are they going to do what I think they're going to do? And if they are, I ain't falling for it this time. I'm going to click Shadow Ball instead. Because if they swap Regidrago into Goldengo, we can just one-shot it. I'm going to call that now. There's the call! There's the call! Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner! And they ain't gonna be happy! I predicted you, buddy! And now look at your Pokemon. It's low health. Goodbye! And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Moonblast into Tornadus. Oh my god. You have got to be kidding me. The fact I just did that. It didn't die, sure, but look at its health. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. I had a feeling you were going to do that. brings out Berserker. That's fine, because I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. Bleak Wind Storm takes out our Tornadus. That means nothing coming my way. Note to self, make a clip of that in a while. Well, I need to make sure that's a clip so I can add it to my OBS. Gonna have to obviously transfer all the videos and all that once I've done one thing. Right, so... I'm trying to think, what would be the best call here? I think going for that play might be a good call. And then if I protect, then I have a chance. The fact that they are terrestrializing is actually insane, considering their low health. Because they do realize, if I attacked, right, into their Pokemon, they would have been like, uh-oh. Because I outspeed them. Oh, you son of a biscuit. Make it rain, but it ain't gonna hit me. It ain't gonna hit my ghost. I didn't think Berserker got fake out. I've learned something new. I've certainly learned something new, but here's the problem now for my opponent. Yeah, here's my opponent's biggest problem now. All I have to do is do this. So, let's see how it goes, hey? So, the Shadow Ball is obviously going to go into you. Goodbye, Dengo. They probably didn't expect me to protect, but then again, at least I did. I took the safer play, and I'm glad that I did. Okay, so that is a lot bulkier than I thought it. Must be max defense, that. But that means my Fluttermane might be getting knocked out. Or not. No, Metal Burst. Metal Burst? Excuse me? Right. Okay, so I know while it's not going to be crazy effective, it's still going to reduce its damage output, at least. Okay, never mind. We just somehow outspeeding. Right, Surgeon Strikes. That should do enough damage, even through a bulk. Okay, that's fine. Right, okay. I don't know how well I'm going to still do, for sure. That's 32 games, though. It's registered at least now. I need to start facing opponents that I can actually manage. Flow, what a name. I'm not complaining about the name, I'm just saying, what a name. Okay, so they are running, surprisingly, that mon. Okay. Okay, then. I think I'm going to lead with you as well. So let's see. So I've got Tornadus and Ursh leading. So looking at the rest of the team, I probably want to bring Lando, and I probably want to bring Flutter for sure. Okay. So, I know that they're running a sand play here. So that's why I'm going to be very careful of that. Okay, here we go. So they're bringing out the Dingo and they're bringing out the Flutter. Okay. Right. Okay, so I do outspeed both. So there is that. Right, so we're going to Tailwind. And then I am going to Surging Strikes to Flutter Mane. Yeah, because I know Flutter Mane's going to be knocked out by this, without question. So that's probably Choice Specs Flutter. Okay then, that happened. That happened. It is okay. That's life up, so that wouldn't have not one shot if it was for that. Okay, fair deuce. Right, bringing out Lord Landorus the Gourmet. Okay, okay. Bringing the Rain Dance, and then I'm going to Sunseer Storm. Now, as long as they don't terrestrialize into a flying type, I should be fine. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, they're not terrestrializing into a flying type. They are terrestrializing into nothing, apparently. But Sunseer Storm should at least do some damage here. Which it does. Ivy Cudgel. Okay, we're still living. We're still living. And then we're going to Sunseer Storm again. Because I know they don't have Y-Guard on either of these Pokemon, because neither of them learn it. Okay. Okay. They are going to swap. And they're bringing in T-Tar. Uh-oh, that's actually going to shut off my rain. Ooh, dear boy. Okay. That's actually not good. They shut off my rain. And because of that, yeah. They living. They only just lived that. Okay. Not much I can do about that. I don't remember what my last mon was. I'm about to find out though. Oh, it's Flutter. It was my Flutter. Oh, this is actually difficult. Line up now. Oh. If I realised... I should have realised that they had that in the back. Not much I can do about it now. And I wish I had Dazzling Gleam. I really do wish I had Dazzling Gleam. But what would be the bigger threat? I think the bigger threat is you right now, actually, isn't it? I feel like it might be the Ogerpon. Right, take out the ogre, at least. So, now they can't swap out, at least, anymore, so that's good. Knock off. I do live. Thankfully. They haven't terrestrialized, though, yet, surprisingly. Which is crazy, when you think about it. Okay. Okay. Because you terrestrialize into a flying territe. I might have a chance here now. Maybe not. So if I saw it coming before, I probably would have been fine. But yeah, I'm out now. Because their T-Tower was about to attack. So that's a... Yeah. The thing is, you just don't know what's in the back, but I should have realised that you would have had that in the back. If I had realised, I would have rain danced, and then I would have got the attack off. Probably would have been enough, but not much I can do about it now. So that's a very unfortunate situation. It's like I say, that probably would have taken it out. All those... Well... What I probably should have done was, I should have done, what's the word? It's 33 games, by the way, we're at, not 32. Well, it should have, if I realised, I would have done Rain Dance into Sludge Bomb into the actual, that slot, and it probably would have come out on better, but too late now, innit? Okay, so they are using that. Okay then. Okay. What do I run then here? Right. Okay, so they're trying to mostly run a Trick Room team here, so I might run that setup on them. And seeing Heatran in that team is actually interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay, so I had a feeling they were going to lead off with that sort of like lead. Okay, so that's fine. Right, so right. I'm gonna try and click it. They're probably not gonna expect me to do taunt. Never mind. Looks like we're not gonna get any like Trick Room denial. Unfortunately. The only way to deny that is if you have like a Pokemon that allows you to get rid of a certain thing, but I didn't have that this time around, did I? So Urshifu, you're going back into the back of the party, and then we're going to bring in Raging. There we go. Because now they got the Trick Room up. That's fine. And then I am going to... I think we're going to just Draco Meteor into that slot and Moonblast into that slot, just in case. Because I don't trust what they have, to say the least. So there was Drew Porygon. Okay. To bring out Ursaluna, guaranteed. Okay. And they're being put to sleep. Well then. Can't do anything about that because obviously, you know, of certain reasons. Right. So I can't do much about that, unfortunately. Right. Swap out Raging. To bring in Lando. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. And the fact that they got... What is it with the opponent's luck right now? God damn it. To be honest, I should have clicked Shadow Ball if I was going to deal with the Amoongus. If I can get you out... Oh, well. That takes your health down a good chunk. Which is good. Which is good. I'm going to bring in you again. And then I am going to lightly depulse into this slot and then protect. So by protecting here, it just stops them from trying to use like those shenanigans. Never mind. Never mind. They put me to sleep. I was expecting them to go into that slot somehow. Right. I don't know how long left on the Trick Room. Okay, there's barely any turns left. Okay. Gonna have to risk the protect again. 50% chance. Can I be lucky for a change? Do I feel lucky? Who knows? But I definitely need to stop the next... Wait, they didn't do that? Oh, I felt lucky! I felt lucky! Okay, they're going to EQ. Okay, that's actually good and bad at the same time. I do lose my Bolt. Not much I can do about that. Not much I can do about that. Right, so... Right, the Twist Dimensions return to normal, so that's good. I have to Surging Strikes, though. Without question. So I'm going to have to Surging Strikes, and then we're going to Moonblast into Ursa. Here. Only play I can do right now. I can take this back, don't get me wrong. But I just need to, you know, get it. That's all. Okay, they're withdrawing a Moongus. That's fair. Bringing in Porygon 2. That's fair. But they're probably not protecting their Ursaluna, because they're probably thinking straight away if they don't, they'll probably end up losing it anyways, because Urshifu can get through protects. Okay, that's fine. So we take out the Ursaluna, so that's gone. But now we need to worry about this, don't I? Wait, I just realized one thing. Yeah, I just realized one thing. If I can get... Oh, wait, there's no way I can do it now, can I? I just realized that. So what I need to do is I need to knock out this Pokemon here and now. Because they're going to Rage Powder anyways, you can tell. They're going to Rage Powder. When they Rage Powder, it's not going to make any difference. They're going to get a safe Trick Room up. So I'm better off just attacking into it and deal with it. Unless this Shadow Ball, I wish that actually, if that crit, by the way, if that actually crit or definitely took it down, I would have actually had this Porygon down as well. But it's fun. It's fun. Can't do much about it. Okay, so unfortunately for me, they are going to get the Trick Room back up. But what is their last Mon? That's the real question. Oh, it's Heatran. Okay. Okay. Gonna protect here. They haven't terrestrialized, I just realized that. Yeah, no worries, no worries. All good. I don't expect you to be, like, done with the files anytime soon, you know, because it's a lot of files. Yeah, they have terrestrialized. Let me guess, they're terrestrializing into grass. No, bug? Bug? Wait, that's not a benefit to them? Right, so Fluttermane, protect. Recover. Seeing that coming a little bit, unfortunately. Earth Power. The fact that they Bug Terrored is insane, by the way. Right. How much damage am I going to do to you? A decent chunk, actually. Right. That's actually a very decent chunk, by the way. I would have chosen Grass Terror, honestly. Considering the situation. Why Bug Terror? It's still the same number of weaknesses, after all. Okay, please don't freeze. Earth Power. I do lose my Urshifu, unfortunately. Yeah. Just a fair bit. Right, I need this Moonblast to do enough. There we go. It got the crit. So, Heatran's gone. So that's good. That's very, very good. So it's now just me and the Porygon. And it's got 2 turns of Trick Room left. So I just need to just attack at this point. I've got the special bulk, hopefully, to deal with this. How much damage am I going to do to it? Okay, that is not a great chunk. If I can get a minus special attack on it, that would benefit me as well. And then all I need to do is taunt. But then again, why would they try to set up Trick Room again if they know they could actually just keep going for it and they could actually out-damage me? Okay. So the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I'm going to risk the Biscuit and do Taunt here. Just in case they decide to do that. with the Trick Room, because then they got a chance to outspeed me. Because if I attack now and they don't actually have the Trick Room up, so there we go, taunts up. If they didn't attack here, nope, they did attack. Never mind. Well then. Ooh, yeah, I've lost. Oh well, not much you can do about that. If I realised that they were actually going to attack, honestly, I had a feeling they were going to attack. But the thing is, you would have thought that looking at the math, they would have been like, okay, I need to get Trick Room up. I was thinking ahead like a proper strategic, because I would have actually taken them out otherwise. They should know that. But they probably thought I was going to go and click taunt, so they were like, oh no, you know what. So they probably actually thought that through as well. So, what can you do? Honestly, if that Earth Power didn't give me a special defense drop as well, the Urshifu would have been alive too. But because I got the Spadef drop, I couldn't do anything about that. Right, okay. So, just need to be careful here as well. Right. Considering what they've got, this is probably my best lead. And then, just in case, bring Rillaboom. And then I shall bring... I think bringing Lando actually might be the best call there. Okay, Ogapon, Regidrago. That's fine. Now, here's the thing. They're going to do one or two things. They're going to look at my team and be like, okay, they are going to be running a certain play, for sure. But we'll soon see. There's no way you'll use Dragon Energy here. Not with a Fairy type out on the field. Okay. Right, so this is going to do just that much damage, so that's fine. Ivy Cudgel into the Flutter. Unnecessary crit, but you know. Okay, let's go and do this. And then I'm going to bring in the rain. And we're going to bring in the Sanseer. Because here's the thing, right? If they terrestrialize Ogapon, we're good. And because of the rain, Sanseer will be 100% accurate. Okay. Spiky Shield. That means a free attack, basically, at this point. Okay. So I'm going to take out the Iron Crown, at least. Guaranteed. So, no more Iron Crown. Thank goodness. They haven't terrestrialized yet, but now they're in trouble. You know? Now they're in trouble. Because I have an advantage here. I've got Bleak Wind and Sanseer. Two 100% accurate moves now. Thanks to the rain. Oh yeah, follow me! Yeah, go ahead, do follow me, I dare ya. So, we are going to Sanseer as well. It's not going to knock out the Indeedee, but we do knock out the Ogapon. So there is that. And I do have one advantage here now. What's that one advantage, guys? Well, let's see. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to protect and protect. So if they do go for the Dragon Energy, I'm fine. Because the reason why is to swap. Okay, so by doing this, which is good, your tail wind is repeated out, that's fine. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to remove the terrain indefinitely. So no more psychic terrain for you. And without the psychic terrain, no more priority moves can be dodged. So that helps. Sometimes I wish the Grassy Seed actually affected special defense more than physical defense. But, you know, not much I can do about that. Oh, okay. Fair deuce. That's actually irritating. Right, okay. I have to do that, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with you using Protect. That just gives me a chance now. Because Grassy Glide takes out your Indeedee. Goodbye. As long as it's not Rocky Helmet, we're fine. Okay, it's not Rocky Helmet. Thank God! Thank God! I would have been panicking otherwise. Let's see. Actually, hold on. How much do you... What does this Pokemon speed go at? Okay, so it's 80 speed, so yeah, that will outspeed me. So, I'm gonna have to do this for sure. To do some chip damage to it. Because that might save my team. Never mind. It's not enough. Okay. Not much I could have done about that. Yikes. Right. That is 35 games in. If if I lose possibly 2 more games, I'll just probably stop there and then, because I don't want to suffer. We'll soon see. But then after that happens, I'll probably just chill a bit. Because here's the thing. Going on a massive losing streak does not exactly help my playability, which is not helpful. Obviously, yes, there's a lot of... I will admit that, obviously, if I could deal with the actual damn Pokemon, it would have been better, but... who knows? But again, if I didn't click Protect that previous turn, probably would have been fine, but... too late now, isn't it? Because you don't know if they're going to use the move or not. Okay, so... this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, do that. Not much. I'm just losing my mind at the moment. But yeah, as much as I love Rillaboom, I feel like maybe running Sinister would have been a better call. Are we having another double lead? Are you serious? Are you bloody serious? That's insane. I'm sorry, but that is insane. It's another Genie lead up. Well then. So the Tailwind obviously pops off. They're going to probably use Tailwind as well in a second. Yep, saw that. Oh my god. The fact you can't write that, by the way. The fact that you cannot write that. Okay, so... Protect. Yeah, Protect. And I feel like they're going to protect theirs in a second, so... we're about to find out if I'm right on the money. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not quite. Fleetwind Storm, okay. So I could have actually stopped their Tornadus indefinitely. But too late now. The fact that they actually went and used Sludge Bomb on me as well is actually insane. We'll soon see what happens here. Which did I miss? Did I just... of course I missed the freaking Tornadus, don't I? Wow, are you kidding me? Are you actually joking right now? Right. Okay. Let's do this. Do this. Gonna Thunderclap you. Gonna Surging Strikes you. Not gonna Terror yet. Not gonna Terror yet. Okay, so there's that one gone, which is good. And the upside is that Urshifu should outspeed here. Should. Which it does. Which is good. Why do I feel like they're running Ogerpon Wellspring in the back? I don't know for sure, but we'll find out. Right, your team... both teams' tailwinds have petered out. I'm not shocked, at least in the map. Okay, Ogerpon... oh, it's the fire one, never mind. I thought it was the water one. Okay then, we're good then, we're good. Okay, that's Quart Drive. So attack is heightened, okay. Okay. Oh, wrong one. And then we're gonna do that slot. Okay, they are terrestrializing that one. Not too shocked about that. Right, I don't have to worry about Grassy Glide at least. They're going to be like wondering what the heck, how did I actually outspeed them? And I'm like, well, Choice Scarf. So there goes their Iron Treads, which, by the way, that's the first time I've seen that actually on here so far. Which is insane. Knockoff. Okay, so it does get rid of my Choice Scarf. However, that's a plus. Because now I can use Aqua Jet on you, my friend. Well then, that is why you do not do that. That is why you do not do that. Okay, so I'm really that many games in. Right. I think it's safe to say this, guys. I am considering running a weather team for the last Grand Challenge, but I just don't know which weather team. There's one I have in mind, but I need to build it if that's the case. In fact, there's actually 3 possible choices because I think one of them doesn't work very well in the weather aspect, but the other 3 do. We'll see for sure. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do this time. You know, I'm going to set up that lead this time around. And then in the back, I probably would want you and you. There we go. Right. Consider my options. Look at your teams. You have the knowledge. I'm just talking to myself there for some reason. I don't know why. Alright. Tornadus Doldango. Okay. So, here's how I'm suspecting they're going to do this, right? I'm suspecting they are going to swap out Dengo into Ogerpon. Just a thought. It's just a thought, of course. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Besides, there's no way they're going to keep their Dengo out against an Urshifu, who can actually get through Protect. Okay, so they are going to not terrestrialize. They are not doing a certain attack. We'll see what happens here. So that's 1. That's 2. Okay, that should be enough to knock it out. Or not, surprisingly. Make it rain. Okay, that's fine. But their special attack has decreased because of that. Right, we're going to Bleak Wind Storm. And then I'm going to bring in Bolt, I think. I don't want to use up my Urshifu yet. I don't want to lose my Urshifu. Right, do not miss the... At least I didn't miss the Tornadus. That's what I was worried about mostly. So, the fact that I got the Tornadus out, that's good. Make it rain again. The fact that they made it rain twice is actually insane, by the way. And I don't know why they did that. Don't know why they did that. Okay, so now this is an interesting position. Ogapon? Okay. So, I'm expecting two different moves here. And we'll soon see if it's what I think it's going to be. Okay, so they're withdrawing Goldengo. That's fine. That's fine. And they're bringing in Lando. Okay, that's not so fine. That's not so fine. But... oh, you cheeky son of a biscuit. You cheeky son of a biscuit. I'm gonna have to do this slot, aren't I? They're going to terrestrialize. Guarantee it. Okay. IUV Cudgel is going to go into Lando, annoyingly. But I couldn't do anything about that. Alright, something Tantrum. Yeah, that's choice banded. I could tell. Otherwise that something Tantrum would have not knocked me out. Okay, so that's another loss for sure. How many games is it? 37. Okay, so if we get to game 40 and it's just not working out, then I'll probably stop there because I don't want to suffer more, you know? It wouldn't be fair on myself. So, yeah. It's annoying. This team has worked so well on the Showdown ladder. So well. And that was against a majority of these kind of teams. It's just been down to bad luck a lot of the time. Going against Pablo. Right. So yeah, I think next time I do this, I might end up running like a certain set of teams. For certain ones that I think I can trust to use. But yeah, I'm beginning to think that maybe I should have had Incineroar in this team instead of Rillaboom. But not much I can do about it now, can I? Because Incineroar probably would have actually helped a lot. I mean, a lot. Right, so... Okay. That's the best thing I can do right now. The upsides should have a lot of berries to hopefully reduce EVs down if I need to. Okay. That is not good for that lead. I need to swap out instantly. Right, so... And the reason why I need to swap out immediately is because I don't trust that Rilla. So we're going to begin the raging. And the reason why I've done this is to guarantee the tailwind, you know? Also stops E-speed. Okay, there we go. Tailwind's up. That is, that was a crit? Really? Are you kidding me? Again with the crits. What is it with the crits? I hate getting the crits. I hate facing the crits. Every time. With hammer. Okay. Only thing I can do right now. Okay, they're withdrawing. And that gives them a free switch. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I am just getting outplayed right bloody now. Because now that that steel type's gone out, I can't... Yeah. What can I do? I'm just going to call this a loss immediately. I am not enjoying myself now. I might even just stop there at this rate, because there's nothing I can do now. That thing's got now plus 4 speed. It's going to be outspeeding everything I've got, even with Tailwind active. This is... I will say, I probably would do better in an open team sheet format than I would in this. Because that's that thing about you hate about Grand Challenges. It's all about, oh, it's just one turn plays and all that. So, I think I'm just going to stop there. I don't want to do any more of that, unfortunately. I know that I've got 7 games in hand, but as you know, it's a massive losing streak. And I guarantee you, if I still keep playing, I probably will be still in a massive losing streak. It's so annoying. I'm like I said, I'm claiming this on Sundays being the worst for the Grand Challenge, because I feel like Sunday's cursed for these by a mile, to the point where I'm just like, maybe I should just do all 3 days, you know. Maybe when I get my new PC sorted, I might just do them on Saturday, but record them, you know. Because I am not enjoying this. I don't think anyone can blame me. I'm like, I get a really good team together. It works on the first day, hands down. Sunday comes around. Oh yeah, we're just going to beat you with a stick. You know? It's just like, what the heck? Granted, I know that I would say 2 to 3 of those losses were actually my fault, but then what can you do? Ugh. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop there now, guys. It's past 6 o'clock. It's well, it's past 6 o'clock my end at least. So it's not like super early, but at least I can still enjoy the rest of my Sunday and just chill. And I don't think anyone can blame me for that. So, yeah. I guarantee one of those losses would have been actually a win if I didn't actually go for the taunt play as well. If I didn't go for that taunt play, I probably would have won anyways. But no matter. No matter. Gonna stop there anyways, guys. So I'll stop streaming now. Much appreciated for everybody, of course, dropping on by. But of course, until next time, this is DJ Danny88 signing out.